What's up guys, Georgia is here. So today we will make some 3D animation looks like grayscale. And by the way, thank you so much for the dude 671 to asking how to make a tutorial about this, and thank you so much for the information or some idea to get it to me, and thank you so much for that. And by the way, if you want to have file exactly like this, you can join to be my patron, link down below, or you can search patreon.com/studio_Georgia. For $1 you can have some free file, free access, and so on. And by the way, before continue to this tutorial video, feel free to subscribe. And now let's go move into this tutorial video. Alright, so guys, here we are. We have some default cube, camera, and light. I'm gonna delete all of this by clicking X. And now Shift A, let's add some icosphere, which is here. And just take it down this subdivision into one. And now let's go click tab, move it this extrude by clicking E. And let's go move it like that. Alright, so we can do having some object like this. Alright, so this is the object that we want to use it, but we can add more by clicking here and subdivide just one time. So we can do something like this for make sure about the detail that we want to add it here into this object. So we can do it something like this and just repeating same as before. Alright, so if you already have something like this, let's add some bevel, go into the add modifier, and generate, we will using some bevel here. So we have just simple bevel, not so, not so much segment here. We will just using some 7. And for this amount, we will using like just 0.01. So we'll be just like that. And after this, just click tab and choose all of this. Let's go move this object into the right side, just simple like this. And now let's add some empty plane axis. Click this object, go here and add some array. Alright, so now we have some array here, and we can go down, deactivate for relative offset and activate for the object offset. Choose empty and we can move it down here. Alright, so now we are in the middle and we can add more object here, maybe just something like 7 or more. Can try make it more close, and we have to see how it was. Alright, this looks cool, so I'm gonna save this file. And after this, let's add some camera, Shift A, and go into this camera, Control Alt and 0 if you have some numpad on your keyboard. And here I will using 150 for this camera. Just take it down, and I'm gonna need new area here. Alright, so now go into this display render. So just wait a few seconds here, and we can try to find the exactly object that we want to put here. So we have in the middle of the camera and just a little bit close. We'll be having something like this. And if you already have something like this, let's go move into this render. We will add some cycles and just using some GPU, and here just using like 10. Alright, so now that I'm gonna do is just rotate this one, but before that you cannot rotate like go into the object and just do it something like this. This will not be looks good. So we have to click tab, and if you see here, just only one side that has some faces like this. And now Control H, choose this one, hook to the new object. So we have some empty here in the up there. And now we can click this one and we can do some rotation here. But here for the frame, I will just using 120. So will be looks like this. Just bring up and put this the first keyframe in a 0 here and just into 21. And here I will just using around something like this, right? So we can see how it's going. This is how rotation go outside, but I think I will go back here and click this empty. I will make it this just like minus 360. So will be rotation inside like this. Alright, so this looks cool, and we can save this file. And after this, we will add some light. Alright, so here we are. We have some background like gray, but I'm gonna using like dark background, which is dark. And after that, we will add some light. Shift A, I will using some area. We'll put here, the up here. Just grab it up a little bit. And for the power, I will using like around 2000. And something like this. We will using some ellipse. And after that, I'm gonna duplicate. I'm gonna put here, rotate into this object. And I want to move it here so we can see on this side. And add another light, which is here. But here I will just using like 500. So we'll be have still up some this dark side here. Right, so this is looks cool. And now that I'm gonna do is just go into the shader editor. Go here, shader editor, and we have in this side here now. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is just choose this object, click new, and we have this principal PSD. We will add some color ramp right here. Alright, so after this we will duplicate this color ramp, connect this base color, connect this color into the roughness. And now that I'm gonna add its noise texture, which is here. Put the noise texture here, connect fact into the fact, and also connect this one. Alright, so if you already do this, let's get add some bevel. And I will put bevel here, connect normal into the normal, and just a little bit bump. Something like this. Alright, so now that I'm gonna do here, I just do some scale, but a little bit, maybe just like a 14. So will be like 14,000. Will be looks like this. This is the object that we have it now. And for the color, I will just using like blue color, and we can using something like this, and just a little bit like that. That's cool. So we can save this file first. And after that, we can do some a little bit editing here because I cannot see for the detail. And we can grab it this dark side into the middle here so we can see how it was, right? So will be looks like that. And just I will add just a little bit metallic here. Right? Just something like that. But I think this is kind of too much. We can grab it more for these white ones. Alright, so you can see about the detail here. And I'm gonna move it for the detail in this side, just using like 20 will be okay. And here we are for the radius. I will be just using 0.01. Alright, so will be looks like that. This is looks amazing and cool. So we will have to see about the material that we have it. And now we can move it with the rotation like this. This is will be amazing, and we can try to check it a bit later. And now we can go here and just do a little bit editing again. Go into the subsurface. We will be using some Christensen Burley. And after that, we are going to using this transmission just a little bit. Alright, just will be like that. So that's cool. And this is for the last result that we already made it. But if this doesn't look good, so you can just delete this one by clicking 0 like that. So will be looks cool like this. Alright, so tutorial for today. It's done, and it's really easy to make it something like this. But yeah, as you see before, this looks very complicated to make it, but I'm sure 100% for you guys who learn about Blender for the first time, you can understand how to make the 3D animation looks like this, or looks like grayscale, something like that. Looks very easy to make it. But yeah, the complicated that we have to make it like just in material and shader that we have to make sure about the perfect or not, and just something like that. Alright, so guys, tutorial for today is done. It's really easy to make something 3D looks like this. And if you want to have file exactly like this, you can join to my Patreon, link down below, or you can write patreon.com/studio_Georgia. For $1, you can have it some free files, materials, some exclusive tutorial just only in Patreon. By the way, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Georgia is here. See you in the next video.